Keen. Mark Lynch, Mackillage, Kevin Bradley Tertiardo. Bachtar Bashkin, Gerard O'Kane, agus Needin Gidwer, Desher Cholaka, agus an French Toka.
Probably my proudest achievement in coaching so far has been coaching my own club under 16s to the League and Championship last year. While still playing, I'm still at the early stages of my coaching career, so my coaching CV is quite little at the minute, but being involved with my own club in the last 4 years underage level has given me a great insight and has helped me actually when I've moved to Queen's. And obviously it's a step up in terms of the players you're dealing with and the quality, but I would advise anyone if they're getting involved in coaching to start off at underage first and move their way up in towards the adult scene. So while I'm very proud to be part of the coaching staff at Queen's, probably the success of my club has been my proudest moment so far. The specific things that sort of attracted me to Queen's, probably first and foremost, is I'm a past pupil of university myself, and I was lucky enough to play for the university for 4 years, so I have a very strong emotional attachment to Queen's. I was captain of the freshers team myself, you're talking 17-18 years ago now, and I then went on to play in the Sigerson campaign 3 years in a row, luckily won the last one, so that would be one of the strongest things that attracted me to Queen's. Moving on then, I suppose you're looking in terms of the specifics of the coaching. The quality of player you're working with is very high. You're looking at elite players from all the counties in Ulster coming together, and it's a chance to work with players who are very willing to learn and willing to take ideas on board. And also at Queen's then, outside of the actual players, you're looking at the facilities and the provisions the university themselves set up for you. So the GA club themselves, the committee within the university, the academies, the facilities available to you in terms of the DUB, the PEC, everything's laid on for you to give you the best possible chance to do the actual coaching and work with the players. So I think that's another very strong benefit from working with Queen's. Challenges specific to working with Queen's, I suppose like any other university, especially with freshers, contact time is a big challenge in terms of getting to actually work with the players. So your standard week would be training on a Monday and Wednesday, so you might have training or a match. So if you do have a match on, it means you're only getting one training session a week, and then from the Wednesday to the following Monday there's obviously a 5 or 6 day lapse from whenever you see the players. You obviously trust that they're looking after themselves and doing the right thing, but there's also the incidents then where they're away coaching with other teams and they're maybe getting different messages at different levels. So once you get them back again the following week, you might have to spend a small bit of time sort of resetting what you're trying to do. And then on top of that, when you're looking at the team that you're involved with, your elite players, they're maybe pulled in different directions more so. So given the fact that they're at that age from 19 to 23, they might have a lot of commitments on with different sporting teams, so that can be difficult just in trying to find a balance. As my own career sort of gets towards the twilight years, I'm starting to think getting back towards what I learned in school, which I was lucky enough to go to St Pat's Mahara, and at that level all they preached was simplicity is key. And I suppose now that my career is coming to an end in terms of on the field playing, I will be coaching that to all the players around me. Just do the first thing that comes into their head. If you start to overthink it, that's when maybe things go wrong. So I learned from coaches like Paul Hughes or Adrian McLaughlin at Mahara that simplicity is often best as well. So you can take a mixture of things from all the coaches you've worked from in your lifetime.
I wish I could ease your fears.
Coaches that I admire or borrow from, I suppose if you want to talk in Gaelic at the minute, Jim Gavin would have been the most high profile over the last 5 or 6 years, but no one has really found out what sort of works for them inside that camp. But one thing that reading up is quite noticeable is that he gets men around him who he trusts, and he might get men to do the other work that he trusts doing, but he's good at conveying the message. And I think that's one thing as a manager is very important, that the message you're conveying to either the coaches you have with you or the players you have with you is very important, that you're clear and concise in it. Other sports I wouldn't really follow them as closely, probably because I might not get the time to do it. I involve myself in Gaelic a lot, which sort of limits the time to go and watch other sports. I would do a bit of reading about them, and I would probably follow soccer or rugby in terms of the actual mechanics of the coaching, so maybe to change a warm-up now and again, or look for a bit of sharpness. You can read up on some soccer drills because their players are notoriously sharp and quick on their feet, or Gaelic is sort of step back a bit from the strength and conditioning in terms of rugby, but you still like your players to remain powerful and strong and athletic. So I would take a wee bit of reading from the rugby strength and conditioning just to see what they're doing, but then whenever it comes to it, you have other people who have the expertise in that area, but you're just seeing what way they're bouncing off them and if there's any similarities or what differences there is. But again, I just mostly watch GAA myself, so it's hard to compare it with another sport. My goals over the next 12 months, I'm doing a bit of learning off the field, specifically with Queen's University. I'm doing a management and leadership course through the William Clinton Leadership Institute. So my goal is to finish that, and it's just not about getting the accreditation for it, but it's about working with different people from different sports. So there's a mixture of rugby, soccer, and Gaelic and other sports all in the one room, hockey as well. So you can learn different things from the different coaches in the sports about how they manage players, how they manage the setup in terms of that side of things.